Hello and welcome to this tutorial. My name is Thilo. In this tutorial, we will have a look at the radar interfaces view and we want to see how we can use it in our workflow. As task, we have connected different ArtNet nodes, two MADRIX stellars, one MADRIX nebula and one MADRIX luna. In the task, we have to double check if all connected nodes are displayed in radar, and we would like to double check if all nodes support RDM. And what happens if a node gets lost? For your information, might you know the MADRIX Stellar is a 2-port DMX node and supports RDM fully. Then we have the MADRIX Nebula connected. It's a 2-port SPI node. This nebula can also act as RDM responder. And the MADRIX Luna. The MADRIX Luna is a DMX node with 4, 8 or 16 output ports, but has no RDM support. Now let us see how we can manage and find inside of the radar software. In the radar software, we are interested in the interfaces view, which is on top of the radar software by default. Our first task is to double check if all connected nodes are displayed here inside of the interface view. As you know, we want to observe the two MADRIX stellars, one MADRIX nebula and one MADRIX luna. But at the moment, only one stellar and one nebula is displayed here in the list. Now we have to double check our connection, and after we know the connection is okay, the devices can be found after restarting the software. Or you navigate to the Discover button, press it, and then the two devices appear in the list. What we also can do in this list, we can perform a right click at every entry, and now we have the different options inside of this context menu. That means we can open the HTTP user interface if one is provided by the interface. We can delete the interface. If we delete that interface, it means it will never be observed. That means we have no monitoring of it, and also the connected devices will not be monitored until we press the Discover button again. And then we have some service functionality to copy the cell to the clipboard or the full raw to the clipboard, or we can export the full list as a TXT file. As second task, we have to double check if the connected nodes are capable to work with RDM. Therefore, the status information is very helpful, and we can see when we hover over the status, this node is not capable for RDM, but we know the stellar is able to work with RDM. That means we perform a right click and then we open the configuration web page of the stellar. Now we enable RDM for both ports and we click Set. RDM is now activated for this stellar. Then the second stellar, we open the user interface and we activate RDM also there, and we click Set. It's activated. And for the nebula, the same. Open the web interface, activate the RDM that we can use this as an RDM responder, and then we click Set also there. For the Luna, we know that RDM is not supported. We can only observe it here inside. What we also can see now at these stellars are devices connected, these devices are now visible in the device list, and we can also find the nebula there. But what we can do with the devices, we will talk about in one of our next tutorials. In the last step, we will see what happens if an interface gets lost. In this example, the nebula will be disconnected. Now we have to wait until the radar system is searching, that means discovering again and asking for parameters. This will be done periodically depending on the settings, and for interface loss it can take up to 3 minutes. As soon as the interface gets lost, we can figure it out because in the status you will see the symbol for a disconnected interface in this situation, and also there was an event fired. By the way, all interfaces which are included in the radar license can get this interface lost event, and so you will be able to observe your full system if an interface is lost. That's it for now. Thank you for watching.